Hey everyone, Guardiane here, just to do an update video, nothing funny or weird, just straight up update. You probably noticed the past couple of weeks I haven't put up anything, just because I've been completely swamped with house stuff and family stuff. Now that the springtime is as hot as summertime outside, is here. There's a lot more stuff to do around the house, and a lot more stuff to do outside. And, in the winter, you're just cooped up, like working videos all day long, not really doing anything. In the summer, I got gardening and house renos and family time, so I haven't really got a chance to do anything. I am working on a video right now. It's about scorched earth. It's supposed to be really quick. I was supposed to just take footage, make it a play it live, and just show it, and doing some minor editing to make it a little bit more entertaining, because I felt it was too boring, just straight up gameplay. Even then, it's taking me forever. I'm almost done it, so you have something. And next month, I'm going to be pretty busy too. But I'll try and release some simple stuff. I keep saying that. Like, either some straight up play it lives like I meant to, just as is, or Clack 2K Classics, because all I'm doing is ripping stuff from a VHS tape, which is pretty straightforward. That, or I don't know, whatever I can find I can just quickly put up without any major editing. But yeah, so just so I haven't abandoned you guys or took off or anything, I'm just extremely busy. You also noticed I uploaded that X-Men episode recently, the Worst Games Ever X-Men, because I get a lot of requests here and there asking me to do a retro video of Worst Games Ever series, and I keep saying, yeah, I'll do it, and I keep forgetting, because there's so many things I want to do. It's just, if I don't do it while I'm thinking of it, it won't get done. So I saw a comment on one of my videos where someone's saying, hey, you should do a retro video just like this, with the crappy title and the crappy footage and just 2-second clips of all the bad stuff, and you're at the end where I put that font or text that just says something dumb. Like in the X-Men it said, I'm more entertained by taking a dump. I forget what I said already. I'll put it here. But people like that, I guess. Okay, that's really easy. I replied to that one comment where the guy asked me to do this, and I said to him, you know what, it's harder for me to make those videos, believe it or not, now, is because I feel like I'm able to do so much more that I don't want to go back and dumb myself down to very basic videos. But if that's what people want, then who am I to argue? It's really easy to do. It takes 2 seconds. But there's a lot of games out there where I could easily do that for, but it's like I have so much to say about them. There's so many things I want to make fun of about the game or poke or jab at. Or if I just wasted on a Worst Games episode and make 2-second clips of it, I feel like I just wasted the game. Like X-Men, for example, there's nothing to say about that. You saw the video. There's nothing to say about the X-Men game. It was completely friggin' atrocious. It's nothing to... the whole game's a mess. I don't know. I just felt like there's nothing to say about it. So I could easily just take clips and say, done. But there's so many other games that are terrible that I'd love to review properly. I do proper editing, more in-depth review, but you guys know me. It takes me forever to get it done then. So, I'll try and do one of those style videos once a month at least, because it is really easy. I know what game I want to do next, but I won't say what it is. And I also, not sure if you guys noticed for that X-Men video where it's not a huge deal, I dumbed down the resolution to 480 by 360, which is the format I used to use back 10 years ago, because 10 years ago I was still kind of new to editing. I didn't know the resolutions. There was no HD back then, I don't think. If there was 720p. And my computer wasn't capable of handling such resolutions anyway back then. So I just exported whatever format I could, whatever was default. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna export this X-Men video in that format to make it look older, to make it look more old school, and have that retro feeling. At least that's what I was aiming for. I'm not sure if I gave that proper effect. I feel I did, but I think the fans know more. I try to make it look as old school as possible, so people would wonder, hey, is this like an old lost video, or is this a new one? Or, I don't know. I just try to give more nostalgia feeling to those specific people out there who got a lot of value out of those videos. Because that's a funny thing. I keep forgetting, like, that was 10 years ago. For me, 10 years is not as big of a deal at my age as it would have been, say, I was like 5 to 15. That 10-year kind of difference is a huge deal. Like, so many changes in those 10 years. Whereas for me, at my age, 25 to 35 is like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like nothing's really changed. It's been kind of the same thing. I've been working a 9-to-5 job. I had a kid. Well, actually, no, my daughter's not 10 yet. But still, you know, like, it's been, every day's been pretty much the same thing. Is when you're a kid, even like 15 to 25, so many things are changing every year that it just feels like a huge difference compared to when you're at my age, if that makes any sense. Maybe it's just me. I mean, maybe I'm very boring and I don't change up my lifestyle. But when I was a kid, I could tell you, like, 10 years difference back then was a huge deal. So I keep forgetting there's a lot of people who are now, like, in their 20s are like, oh, I used to watch your stuff when I was a teenager, or even teenagers who message me saying, oh, I used to watch your stuff when I was a kid. I'm like, oh yeah, it's been that long, hasn't it? Kids used to watch my videos, and now we're grown up. It's freaking wild. I haven't used that term in a while. That's wild. Is that retro? I don't know. Anyway, I'm stupid. But yeah, it just totally blows my mind. I forget that, yeah, my stuff's that old now, and no wonder so many people are like, yeah, make it that style, because when I was a kid, there's a lot of stuff I love to see now from back then, like the nostalgia feeling you get, you know, because there's a different feeling back when you watch something back then versus now. Like when watching movies, for example, or cartoon shows. I remember I used to love the cartoon show Transformers or Scooby-Doo. If I watch them today, I'm like, I can't watch this crap. I can't do it. It's not the same feeling. It's like, I thought it would bring back these old nostalgia vibes, but I watch them now, it's like, oh, this is so terrible. Like, ever watch Scooby-Doo cartoon? The old, like, 80s, 90s version, or 70s, whenever that cartoon came out? Now? Like, this is dumb. It's boring. I can't watch it. Whereas back then, I was totally, like, into it. Even Transformers, the cartoon. If you watch the old 80s cartoon now, the storyline and theme and characters are all so stupid. It's like, was I a brain dead kid? Yes. But still, it's like, you had to have been, because you watch this stuff now, it's like, this is so dense. You really have to have been really stupid to appreciate this. I mean, I shouldn't go that far. I mean, I'm too nitpicky now when it comes to movies and games and everything, as you guys know. I can go back to old retro stuff and nitpick at it. Like, again, the Transformers cartoon as an example. I watched some old episodes and I'm like, the plots make no sense, or the stories don't tie in together, or it's just so stupid. It's like they're just preying on kids that, who cares, kids are dumb, they'll like anything, and they were right. I did love that cartoon back then. I could care less what the story was, or what was really happening. I just liked the cartoon. But again, I watch it now. What episode was I watching where, so many of them, where a lot of the things they said made no sense at all, or I wish I could remember some of the stuff now, but it's like, I gotta record these clips and show them. Like, even a lot of the plot lines, like their whole reason for something happening in an episode is like, this makes no sense. Why is this happening? Why are they doing this? Why aren't they there's like no logic involved at all. I have no examples right now, but maybe I'll look some up before I release this video, and just to show you that it's not the same. But there are some stuff from my childhood that I could still appreciate just the same now. One thing that comes to mind, this is probably a dumb example, would be like, you ever seen the Ewoks movies? Like the live action, not sure if they had cartoon ones. But the old Ewoks, like from Star Wars, they had 2 movies back in the 80s. They were, I think it was the 80s. One for the Battle of Endor, I think, was part 2. And part 1 was The Caravan of Hope. I still watch those now and love them just the same. I don't nitpick at those. I don't care. I just love them. And I know those are probably bad examples because not many people I knew liked those movies, but I did. Or like, even, here. Like Gremlins, I can appreciate this just the same. I have no complaints with it. This movie was awesome. So there's a lot of nostalgic stuff from back in my childhood that I do love still. But there's some other things that I wish I hadn't watched again, because now it ruins the nostalgia feeling, like Transformers or Scooby-Doo. There's a bunch of other examples. But, and I still like Transformers, don't get me wrong. It's just, I wish they did it better. There was a lot of episodes that were really good, but a lot of them were just like filler. But if you see how many episodes they made, it's like, it says 2 seasons, I think, but it's like a freaking 100 episodes a season or something mental. It's like, oh, because when I was a kid, I remember the show felt like it was a lot longer than just 2 years, 2 seasons. And it was. It just made so many episodes a year that it seemed a lot longer. But, oh, that's a whole other rant on its own. I'm going way off topic here. I was supposed to do just a basic update, and I'm ranting again. Or like, you know, Predator. Come on. This movie will never get old. I still love this movie just as much today. It's my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Yes, I'm going to say this is my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie by far, Predator. I absolutely love this movie. Love the ending, love everything about it. The sequels, that's another rant too. I'll try not to talk about that. Oof. Well, then, part 2 with Danny Glover was... It grew on me. It was alright. It's stupid. Anything after that? No, I don't even ask. What else? Bloodsport, Van Damme.
Okay, USA.
I remember this movie, Mortal Kombat. These are all DVDs. I don't have Blu-ray. I'm an old bum. I don't have any up-to-date technology, really, except my computer. I don't have any Blu-ray at all. None. I have a media player where I have movies on it that I've purchased. But yeah, in terms of content, I only have old DVDs. I don't want to spend the money to buy all my movies over again on Blu-ray. I go to rip off. Because someday I'm going to have to do it again in whatever new format comes out in the future. So, anyway, yeah, I remember I saw this in the theater, Mortal Kombat. I was super pumped. I'm like, oh, we're making a movie in a video game. This is going to be awesome. And actually, it wasn't bad. Because Mortal Kombat didn't really have a valid, hardcore story anyways. You know, I mean, it did have a story, but it wasn't anything like convoluted or really meaningful. Some guys go in a tournament and whatever. So I wasn't really too disappointed. At the same time, there were a lot of dumb things about this movie. I liked who they picked for the characters for the most part. But like the Goro fight was stupid, amongst a billion other things. And don't even ask about the sequels to this. Atrocious pile of dog dung. I'm trying not to swear. Oh, and of course, one of my favorite all-time classic movies ever made that cannot... And they're actually remaking this movie, I think, which really upsets me. Big Trouble in Little China. Oh, if you have not seen this movie, go see it right now. You have to see this movie. This is the best 80s movie ever. Kurt Russell, and that chick with the fake green eyes. What is her name? Hang on, let me find the name. Jack Carpenter made it. He makes awesome movies. Kurt Russell, Kim Cattrall, that's it. The girl from Sex and the City, that's the only other thing I know her from. This movie is awesome. I could watch this over and over again today and not get bored of it. It's so awesome. And it's really stupid, but that's the thing. When they intend for the movie to be stupid, in a way, like not be taken too seriously, you can't complain. Or if they try to make a movie serious and it ends up being really stupid, then, well, it's another story, depending how stupid it is. Like Star Trek, for example.
Get it! Shut up!
To me, stupid. Forget it. I'm not going to get into that. I could go on forever, like I said. Oh, I should do a whole thing on movies. But I'm going to stop here. Sorry. I'm still making videos. I haven't forgotten. I'm just extremely busy. Next month I'll be even busier. So you might see real simplistic stuff. Nothing elaborate. But I'm going to release that Scorched Earth video soon. That itself isn't too elaborate, it's just I did some minor editing to make it more entertaining. But yeah, I think that's it. That's Murder Miners. We played that once. It was fun. You know, it's like any other first-person shooter type game. Not really, actually. It's a really cheap version, but it's alright. Alright, so thanks for watching, and yeah.